hiring VAs is literally expensive. You're gonna have to hire one VA and then another VA. Like I remember I was at Starbucks here at this place I live in Texas, Austin, specifically by the Domain, right? And this one dude had a VA and he would just scale that more and more and more. So these VAs were doing tasks that, AI could do. You know what I mean? Like for example, maybe filter out a spreadsheet, maybe find good quality leads and filter out that lead, right? Like people pay money for that stuff and it just gets expensive just because they're not thinking properly. I mean, it's not that they're thinking properly, their thinking just hasn't caught up to what is possible right now. You see what I'm saying? So VAs get really expensive, and when you do everything yourself, you become the bottleneck, right? Because the thing is, there's literally only 24 hours in a day, right? And you could only get so much done. And the problem is, people who have AIs can be working 24/7 and you could just duplicate these AIs, you know what I mean? And multiply the inputs. So the thing is, doing everything yourself becomes a big bottleneck. And the thing is, a big problem I see is a lot of people, they have disconnected AI tools, and these disconnected AI tools don't talk to each other. So it doesn't have context, right? For example, the AI agent that you have on your phone should be connected to the AI agent on a server that you have, or connected to an AI agent on the Claude that you have. You see what I'm saying? Like my AI agents, they're interconnected. They're connected on the phone. They're connected on a Dallas server that's running 24/7, right? Even if my computer is off, even if my phone is off. And they all talk, like in a way, they interconnect with each other and talk to each other type of thing, right? So big problem I see is people's AI agents aren't connected with each other. So then they end up blaming AI, how AI is stupid, when they just don't know how to use it properly because the AI agents are disconnected. It's like when you talk to a stranger, right? Imagine you talk to two different strangers and both of these strangers have no context on what you're doing, versus you talk to your mom, right? They have context on your life. And then let's say you had a brother and then you talk to your brother. Those two interconnect in a way, right? So it's like that, right? And another thing is like, a big problem I see is wasting time on low value tasks, right? This is a big problem I see, because if you are doing something that like can be done by a machine, like here's how I think of this as, what are things that humans are good at? Humans are good at caring. Humans are good at having a vision. Humans are good at understanding like certain decisions and stuff like that, right? What are AI good at? The rest of the other stuff. So it's like, realistically, you could just automate everything else, right? You could just make AI do it. It's like, it's smarter to amplify what we are good at, and it's smart to amplify what the machines are good at. You know what I mean? And VAs are like, I don't mean to sound harsh, but like most of the tasks that VAs do is practically can be literally replaced by a $6 a month AI agent, right? So I'm going to show you how. I'm going to show you the stack I'm running too. So the first one is the server. I have this server in Dallas and it's only $6 a month, right? It's a Vultr server. So I'll show you which website I use. I'm going to pull up my computer. I know someone told me to use Loom, but I'm not really in the mood to use Loom. I like doing whiteboard stuff. But anyways, it's this. It's the AI First Global Cloud Platform, and you could literally just buy a server. So then that way your AI can be on a cloud and it can be running 24/7, right? So that's the first stack. And what happens is when you have this server, it allows you to connect the Claude, right? For example, I use Claude, right? Claude's the AI tool. I use Claude and I connect my Claude bot agent into this server so it could just run 24/7, right? Even with my computer being off. And the thing is, I have this Flask API, and to be honest, I don't even know what this is. I don't even remember what this is. I just asked AI to help me and it helped me. So there's that. I actually forgot what this is. So just ask AI if you guys get stuck. It's like, if people get stuck, they're like, oh, how do you do this? I'm like, just ask AI. You know what I mean? It's the simple truth and it's the simple answer. Second thing is Claude API. Claude is pretty much the brain that executes this stuff, right? So if I could literally go on my phone and I could be like, do this, do this, do this, it's the Claude's brain that's running that's going to make it execute. Like, for example, right now, every morning, midday, and at night, I have my AI agents literally updating me on stuff that they're doing, you know, like stuff that I'm missing out on, patterns that I'm not seeing, things that I need to be pretty much up to date on for stuff, right? Make sure, like, when you're doing stuff, ideally, what I do is I use it to solve actual problems though, or like building stuff, not just like random stuff. Because if I just had random stuff, then you know, like, it's pretty much useless. There's so much random stuff that you could have. So actually, like, using it in a way where it's like useful is pretty big. And the next thing is Gmail, right? This is pretty much, it delivers the results inside of my inbox. So it tells me like what it is. Like, for example, if I have my AI agent Atlas and I tell it, hey, like, I want you to do a competitor research of 5 people who are in this niche and tell me how they are positioned, tell me, you know, some of the client results that they have, tell me where I could find a gap in the market to stand out from them. And I tell it that, and I just shut off my phone. It'll literally tell me, and it'll deliver the results through my email, right? And the final tool is Zapier that I use, which is another stack that's pretty cheap. And with Zapier, it pretty much helps with the automation of sending it in the morning, midday, and night. That's pretty much what my AI agent does, Atlas. He reports to me every morning, a brief morning stuff. He reports to me midday, and then also at night. And right now, here is the thing, right? I can literally do anything, and the tool will work on the phone, even on the phone. So my laptop could be off, right? I could be in the middle of a desert as long as I have, like, let's say, internet, right? And I could tell it to do stuff, and then I could turn off my phone and it'll still be working. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty OP to have this set up in this way. So even if my laptop and phone is off, I could have things done.